Hello Aries, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in today, tonight, at whichever time you decide to watch this reading right now. I appreciate it. I'm Levitating Lotus Healing. For those of you that are new, I'm Levitating Lotus Healing. For those of you that are returning, welcome back and thank you, okay? I appreciate it. I just got done doing Gemini reading and man, that had me fired up because there was so much that they were going through, man, and they just needed to, I feel like they needed to hear that encouragement and see it. So it was a lot, and you know, hopefully that your energy is a little bit more clearer for you, and a little not necessarily clearer, but a little bit more positive, because they needed encouragement. They were going through it a little bit. Okay guys, so I hope that whatever comes through, I hope that it resonates for you, brings you some clarity of some kind, and if not, it's all good. Just simply means that it's not your energy or message, okay? All right, Aries, let's see, particularly for you, what you need to know, understand, and connect with, or be encouraged about, okay? All right. Thank you, Divine. I asked for the first oracle to come through. One single oracle, Divine. Thank you. Bring love into the situation. New moon and Aquarius, okay? Divine, I asked for the second oracle to come through. Ooh. I flipped that one. Oh shit. Your energy. Fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Okay. Divine, I asked for the next oracle to come through. Thank you. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Divine, I asked for the next oracle. Thank you. Expect powerful change. Woo. All right. So, Aries, if you are not currently doing this, you are encouraged to do this. Whatever it is that you want to change in your life, whatever it is that you want to transform, transmute, or evolve in your life, bring love into it. And what I mean by love, I mean divine's guidance. I'm talking about God. I'm talking about the higher realms. I'm talking about the guides in the higher realms, okay? The divine messengers of the higher realms that can help you with this insight, that can help you with the process of bringing love into any kind of situation that seems toxic, that seems imbalanced, that appears to be unhealthy, or in some way, shape, or form agitating to you or irritating to you, that you feel like you can't solve, okay? Bring love into the situation. You're encouraged to do that. You're encouraged to embrace an example. You're encouraged, if you're feeling easily irritated, be encouraged to empower the energy of patience. Be encouraged to empower the energy of grace, of understanding, of clear communication, okay? With you fire signs, I know Aries, y'all can get so fired up and with your emotions, and you can sometimes say shit that's kind of really harsh, and you may not even think that it's that harsh, but to the person that you're saying it to, or the thing that you're saying it about, it could affect it. You know what I'm saying? So even though you got that really great, sparky, fiery, passionate fire energy as an Aries, you still got to be careful. You still got to understand when it's best to be silent, when it's best to be patient, when it's best to be calm, when it's best to be graceful, when it's best to ignore, when it's best to say it in a different way, reword it a different way. Because a lot of times, y'all know, it ain't really got shit to do with what you're saying. It's how you say it that's affecting, or that could be effective on someone or something. You know what I mean? Even yourself. So whatever it is, whatever the situation is in your life currently that you're confused or puzzled about, bring love into it in whichever way, you know? If it's, like I said, if it's easily irritating you, this is just one example. If it's easily irritating you, allow yourself to empower the energy of patience and peace. Allow God and your higher guides to help you with that, okay? Receive that energy. Be receptive to that guidance and those frequencies, so you can know how to deal with situations like that, or situations concerning your internal self, okay? Fiery climax approaches. The reason why, to me, this is such a polar opposite, a jump from bring love into whatever situation it is to a fiery climax. For some of you Aries, this is something that you've already been doing, okay? This is something that you've already mastered. This is something that you've already been working on. So for some of you Aries, it's easy for you, okay? For some of you Aries, you already know how to do it. For others of you, it could be a current situation that you're in, and that now you're like, okay, now I'm at a standstill. I don't fucking know what to do with this situation. I'm hearing, I don't know why I'm hearing, I don't know what to do with this girl. I just don't know what to do with this girl. Fellas or ladies, I don't know what type of situation or relationship you're in. It could be a situation or a relationship that's kind of driving you up the wall a little bit, or with learning a new person or whatever. I'm hearing, I don't know what I don't even know what to do with this girl. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, it's like some of y'all are saying, I just don't know what to do with this girl here. Like, I'm doing this, I'm trying this, I'm, you know, and I'm getting frustrated because of yada, 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 yada. I don't know who that is. But yeah, just allow yourself to understand it from a higher perspective, okay? Allow God to show you the higher perspective. Allow God to show you the higher perspective. Allow your guides and your divine messengers to do that as well. But please be receptive. That's for the first group. For those of you that literally have no clue, okay? Bring love into the situation that way. For those of you that are already been on this ball and rolling on it, you know what I'm saying? You're about to reach the end of some type of cycle in your life. You're about to reach an end of some kind of cycle, but a new beginning very soon or simultaneously after that ending, okay? Because fiery climax approaches falls right after bring love into the situation. So for some of you Aries, it could have been a long process of you already doing this energy here, of bringing love into whichever situation, so that you can cross over from its irritation that is giving you to a better state of being with it as you move out of it, or as it's transformed from one state to a better state, or from a lower state to a better state. Fiery climax approaches. It speaks of some type of ending of some kind. It speaks of some type of crossroads, or some type of ending and new beginning of some kind in your life, be it internally or externally, in whichever particular way for you. But please understand and know that a win-win outcome is forecast here with this full moon in Libra. So whatever the situation is, you're definitely going to be given a win-win outcome or a win-win situation. Anytime it's a win-win outcome or anytime it's a win-win outcome or situation, it's sort of like this. It's not like what you may have expected it to be. It may not have been what you would have preferred, but it's a lot better. And it's even better. It's a lot better, or it's even better than you ever thought it could be. That's why it's a win-win outcome, or win-win outcome, or win-win situation when it comes to whatever this situation or thing is that's literally being ended, or it's being transformed from one state to the next, or you're being transformed out of a cycle from one ending of a cycle to a brand new one. And the opportunities, the pros definitely outweigh the cons with the win-win outcome, okay? It's like you win on both ends regardless, even though it's not in your perfect way of how you would have preferred it to be. It fucking works for you. You see, it works because, again, it speaks of these two here relate to me, and these three here relate to me. All three of these speak of change. This one, these two, and this one, okay? Expect powerful change, okay? Again, it speaks of change. Like I said, the ending of one cycle and the beginning of another one, okay? Because there's some type of something that's happening in your life, either around the full moon, the next full moon, or the past full moon, or future full moon, where there's some type of situation that's really going to give you almost like epiphany. It's like an epiphany of some kind out of this situation that you brought love into, that's going to support you both ways. You don't lose either way, because you went about it the right way from the beginning. So you can't lose. When you're not playing yourself, you always win. Okay? Expect powerful change to come out of this situation. Expect powerful change to come out of whatever type of situation or experience that you're having right now. Okay? With new moon eclipse. And you're going to make the choice. Clearly, you've made the choice to change it. Clearly, you've made the choice to accept the change of whichever kind that best supports you. But whatever that was, is something that you have to learn from and grow from. So now that you've done that, it's something new to embrace out of this old situation, or it's something new to embrace after leaving this old situation. Like I said, simultaneously an ending and a beginning. Okay, Divine, I ask for the next oracle to come through. Thank you. Be bold to make the first move. Yeah, like I said, you've already made the choice. You've already made the decision to step up and to move. To move away, to move out, to move beyond it. Okay, Cardinal Moon. Yep. To me, this just reiterates the opportunities that you're embracing after seeing this situation for what it is. Whatever type of situation this is for you in your life right now. Divine, thank you. I got two. This one fell out first. Yeah, adjustments are required. Third quarter moon, and you and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so with this change, Aries, I feel like you've already made adjustments by bringing love into the situation. So adjustments are required, and bring love into the situation is a continued effort that you're gonna have to keep up on your end of the deal. Okay, with this new beginning. When it comes to this change, be bold to make the first move on the right things that best serve you, and adjustments will continue to be required of you as you move into this new beginning. Okay, but I feel like right here with you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. I feel like some of you Aries feel some type of way about it. Like, how is my family gonna feel about it? How are my friends gonna feel about it? How are my co-workers, my associates, my business partners, or whoever, you know, how are they going to feel about this? Or are they going to be okay? Or how would they feel affected? Know that they're going to be okay anyway, regardless. However it affects them, they're going to be fine. Okay. This is your life for whoever this makes sense for. This is your life, and this is something that you have to do for your life and your purpose. And if they love you enough, they will take the time out to understand, just like you did. You know what I mean? If they love you enough, they will take the time out to listen and comprehend and be at peace with your decision, regardless, you know, because you have to make this decision for you. And who knows if they just allow themselves to see that, if they are in opposite of your choice or decision, know that they're going to be okay either way. They're going to be good regardless. They're going to come back around. I'm hearing that too. They're going to come back around to it. They're going to come back around and say, hey, you know, I was mad at you at first, but I knew you had to do this for you. I just didn't understand it at the time. That's what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? Some of you could be getting those type of talks from family members and friends now. You know what I mean? But it was something that you had to do. And it's something that they're going to be loved either way. You know, you're going to be loved either way, and they're going to be loved either way. It's just something that you have to move on. It's a move. It's a decision that you chose that made sense and that felt right for you. So you can't really hold yourself back simply because, you know, your loved ones don't want you to move. They don't want you to. You can't sit and stay still for the sake of just pleasing the personal feelings of others that have nothing to do with your life or nothing to do with your path and purpose in a way. You know what I mean? It's like you have to know and feel you have to know and feel for you what makes you happy and what makes you feel whole and what makes you feel fulfilled. You know what I mean? And those relationships will be mended, or they may not be mended. Okay, some of them may not be mended because some of them were never meant to. But understand, those that love you and those that are meant to be in your life in this new beginning, they will be. And those that are not meant to be, they will fall off, and make peace with that in both ways. Okay, Aries? All right, so I'm gonna pull one more and then I'm gonna do your clarifiers. Let me check and see if my camera start recording. Okay, it's still recording. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna ask for one more oracle. Thank you. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. Don't let your past hold you back, Aries. This situation, that's probably the situation, okay? You and your loved ones are safe is the same as bring love into the situation relating to this. Okay, be bold and make the first move, and adjustments are required, are related to each other for me. Fiery climax. I pointed here and said fiery climax. Fiery climax approaches. Expect powerful change and win-win outcome is forecast. You have a very, very lucrative, very positive, very life-enhancing opportunity to receive here. And it's something that you're going to have to make a move on after receiving some type of epiphany of some kind, after taking the time out to see it from a higher perspective, be it yourself or an external situation or both. And because of that, you've made the choice to be bold and make the first move. You made the choice to make the adjustments and the continued adjustments even after this cycle ends and your new beginning starts. It doesn't stop there. You have to continue and keep it up. Don't let your past hold you back. And your past could be associated with families, friends, co-workers, so-called friends, associates, you know what I mean? But they're going to be okay, and you're going to be good, okay? You're going to be okay either way as well. So make peace with that. Make peace with it and let it go. Everything is going to be okay. You're going to be fine, and they're going to be fine. It's just going to take time. That's all. Okay? For whoever that makes sense for. For whoever resonates with that. Okay? All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull your 3 to 4 clarifier here. I hope that you enjoyed the reading up until this point. All right. All right, Aries. I feel like it's like something you're nervous about or something. It's like a deep breath type of thing before you do it. But you're going to be good, though. And those that love you and those that care about you, they're going to be okay, too. It's just going to take time. In whichever way they feel personally affected or you feel affected, it's all going to come out. It's all going to work out, work its way out, work itself out. It's going to work itself out, okay? All right. Because you did it the right way. Or you're encouraged to do it the right way so that you can know the best way. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Okay. Not sure how that relates to some of you Aries, but that could. Okay. Some of you could have. Okay, guys. Camera stop recording. Okay. Some of you may have gotten over your pride, or some of you may have healed from your pride and maybe done a complete 360. Okay. Divina asked for, and kind of messy. Divina asked for the next oracle to come through. Thank you. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Yeah. Bam. And look, pride could be related to bring love into the situation. Pride is related to don't let your past hold you back. And pride is related to you and your loved ones are safe. Okay. For however, in whichever way that relates to some of you Aries, when it comes to the pride energy, change is related to be bold and make the first move. Adjustments are required. Fiery climax approaches. Expect powerful change. Win-win outcome is forecast. And bring love into the situation. Okay? All right. Divina, thank you. Oh, and one extra one here. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Bring love into the situation. Adjustments are required. Win-win outcome is forecast. You and your loved ones are safe. Balance is also related to don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your past hold you back. For me, that's what balance sort of like extends to. The energy extends out to this one, and this one. Balance. Win-win outcome. Libra energy. It's forecast. Balance. Okay? It's all going to come back around. Or it's all going to work itself out. Like I'm saying it again. Regret. I know that I kind of... yeah. I was just saying in the previous part of your reading. I feel like y'all could be afraid of disappointing some people. And letting some people down, or just switching up. You feel like you're just switching up on them because some of you may not have told them about certain things that you've been doing, or that you've been working on changing, or that you've been changing. They just, all they know is what you tell them, some of them. And like when you hit them with this, or when you tell them this, they're gonna be like, damn, for real? You ain't told me this though? Why hadn't you shared this with me? When did you even get into this? Why are you even choosing to do this now? Like, where does this even come from? And I feel like y'all, that's what I feel like that's what some people are going to be saying to y'all. Like, what the fuck? Like, you ain't even tell me shit. You ain't say nothing to me. You know? Why haven't you told me this? Like, all of a sudden? I never knew about this. But you never told them. Or maybe you never really felt, you know, the need to mention it. Or maybe you have been telling them and they just haven't been getting it. You know what I mean? And this could be the energy that's carried with whatever bold choice and decision that you're about to make here, that you've already made. You know, I feel like some feelings are going to be hurt. You may feel some regret. They may feel some regret for not listening to you in the beginning. They may feel regret for not comprehending what you were trying to explain to them a long time ago, leading up to this point of where you're saying, I can't do it anymore, or I have to do it this way now, or I don't want to do it like that anymore, that way. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. You know? So that's the energy that's carried there. I feel like regret is connected to being bold and making the first move. I feel like it's related to you and your loved ones are safe. I feel like it's definitely related to don't let your past hold you back. You know? Yeah, regret. Let me do one more. And then that's going to be it. Oh, it just flipped. Look. But look what happens though. Look what's followed by that success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Bring love into the situation. I'm going to end it just like that. That's perfect. I love that. That's beautiful. That's real sweet. Bring love into the situation and success. It's like when you're really choosing to grow and to heal, it's some people and certain things and certain shit that you're going to have to leave behind within yourself and within your external reality, be it people, places, things, or choices. It's some shit that you just going to have to let go of. You know, pride and regret. You know, I don't want them to see me this way. I don't, you know, you're going to have to let that go in order to receive divine success. Okay, spiritual success, energetic success. You know what I mean? Success in the higher realms is a success that carries further and a lot longer than anything else in this reality, because that's where it starts spiritually, energetically. And it's like whichever change of whichever kind that you're doing, Aries, is something that's going to benefit you. It may hurt some people's feelings, it may have some people in their feelings or whatever, but it's something that's going to serve you and eventually serve them. They just have to all allow themselves to come to that understanding and let time work its way through. You know what I mean? So with all of that being said, Aries, but overall, yes, success and happiness is definitely something that you are to achieve through this bold decision of this situation, by this epiphany of some kind, of whichever kind that you have already either experienced or that you're going to. Okay, but it's all going to work itself out in time. It's all going to work its way back around. You know what I mean? It's gonna be okay. Okay, with you and with whatever else and whoever else is going to be affecting, because ultimately success, happiness, and fulfillment is what you desire, is what you require, is what you are on. Okay, so good job, Aries. With all of that being said, okay, I'm gonna close it out for real. With all of that being said, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that whatever I said, whichever word that I said it, I hope that it resonated for you, brought you some clarity, some kind, and some type of understanding of some kind. And thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you again with another reading.